Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see that people are trickling in. Tonight, we're expecting people from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Kenya, and it's going to be a really good time. So, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me to talk about how we can take your business to the next level. I see so many people have joined. Let me know where you're joining from in the comment section. Tell me where you're joining from, what part of the world are you joining from? What part of Ghana? What part of Nigeria? What part of Kenya are you joining from? You can just tell me in the comment section on YouTube. Where are you joining from? Okay, I see Brian says hello from Kenya. Hello, Brian. Hello from Texas, USA. Okay, I see Nana from Ghana. Oladipo from Akure, Ondo State. That's in Nigeria. Okay, I see Jumbo from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Okay, I see Kechi from Lagos. I see CBC Crafts from Nairobi, Kenya. We have a full house this evening, and we've not even seen it all. People are still joining. I see the numbers keep going up. Hello, Israel from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Okay, I see Blessing from Odomosho, Oyo State. Oyo State is in Nigeria. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I see Joe Beth from Ghana, Godwin from Ghana, Dulcia from Accra, Ghana. Okay, I see. Okay. Norbert from Ghana. And I mean, I'm trying so hard to make sure I'm pronouncing your names correctly. So pardon me if I make any mistake whatsoever. But I'm just really excited to have you here tonight. I'm excited to share with us tonight how we can secure grants and funds for our food businesses. That's what we are here for, and we're going to get it done. So thank you for joining. I see people keep coming in. I see Kevin from Akodi in Nigeria. Timothy too is from Nigeria. So many people just joining us. We're just going to make sure we have about 100 people on the call. Then we're going to get started, and we're almost getting there. So just bear with. Just let's give me like 2-3 minutes, just so we make sure that more people join us, because this year we are not leaving anyone behind. Okay. So nobody left behind. So we want to make sure that as many people as possible join us, because we want to prosper together. We want to make our businesses work together. All right. Okay. So I see Thaddeus from Suleja. I see Justina from Kaduna. Yes, thank you for joining. I see Rukayat from Osun State, Nigeria. Okay, Osun is I was born in Osun State, so Osun is very dear to my heart. Thank you for joining, Rukayat. Okay, I see Demola from Nigeria. That name, Demola, it's a powerful name. Yeah. I see Ninatu from Kenya. Wow. Full house here. Thank you all for joining. We are 81 people now. Once we have 100 people, we're going to get this started, because I don't want to waste your time. I just want us to get straight into business and talk about how you can secure grants and funds for your business in this 2025. We're not playing at all, right? We must make this year work for our business, and we're not going to sit back and just watch. So your being here tells me something, tells me you're ready to make your business work, and that's what I'm here for. So let's do it, right? Okay, I see Kwashi from, is it Kwashi or Kwashi again? Pardon me, from Ghana. Okay, and by the way, my father-in-law was born in Ghana, so Ghana is very dear to my heart. I see Agoyom from Kenya. I see Adebeji from Lagos. I see Adios. I mean, so many names that just connect to me one way or the other tonight. Adebeji is one of my names. So it's like everyone on this call just connecting with me one way or the other. And that's very exciting, right? I see Sarah from Benue State and Akaga from Imo State. Okay, beautiful. Hi, Lodina from Ghana. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Again, your being here tells me something. It tells me that you're passionate about what you do. You are interested and invested in making it work, right? And you're ready to do what it takes. I mean, that's why you're coming to learn how to make it work. And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight, okay? All right, we just hit 105 people on the call, and I'm going to get it started. I know many more people will join, but I want to be respectful of your time, because you came early. So we're going to get things started right away. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start by sharing a video that I want us to just watch, more like an appetizer, right? You know, when you go to a restaurant, like a fine dining, you have your 3-course meal. So we're going to start with an appetizer. So I'm just going to play a video. This video is from a YouTube live session that myself and my co-founder Shola had with a business owner in Nigeria. And she was just talking about our journey to getting grants and funds for our business. And tonight, there's something I want us to take away from that video. It's a very short clip. I'm going to start by playing that. We'll have a conversation about it. Then we're going to get right into our masterclass tonight. My name is Yosola, okay? You can call me Yosola. You can call me Yo for short. Whatever you call me, I'm here for you. You can find me on social media, on LinkedIn at the same name, Yosola, okay? And today I'm going to be taking us through this masterclass. I represent Foodpreneurs Hub, and Foodpreneurs Hub is a startup here in the United States, and we also have a presence in Nigeria. And our goal, our vision is to help entrepreneurs in the food processing, in the food production, in the food industry, go from wherever they are to where they desire to be. So we have a school dedicated to providing resources. We have many other expressions, but our goal is just equipping entrepreneurs like yourself. Okay, let me jump right into playing the video without wasting any more of your time. So please confirm to me once you can see my screen. Let me just know in the comment section that you can see my screen, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, okay, so I'm trying to get the video and I'm gonna play shortly. Give me a moment. Okay. What's going on? I just saw this video right before this call and it's like it disappeared on me, but don't worry, I'm gonna get it. I have it right here. All right, so confirm to me that you can see my screen.
So my next question is, you started.
So can you see my screen, everyone? Confirm to me in the comment section below. Sorry, below by my side, wherever it is for you. Can you see my screen? Confirm to me. Okay, I see y'all. I see you, Beryl from Kenya. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for confirming, Kevin. Kevin can't see my screen. So I'm going to play this now. I want you to pay close attention. It's just a couple of minutes, probably like 2 minutes. Then I'm going to ask what you think about it. And I just talk about it briefly. Then we'll get right into the masterclass. All right, let's do it.
So my next question is, you started. You did all the research. You started with the first box. Probably went to the second one. And you started expanding. Yeah, how did you even fund business from the beginning? And when it began to grow, how did you fund it? Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I think I started with 30,000 naira when I started with the construction of the box, the buying of the snails and their feed. My startup capital was 30,000 naira. I was selling some stuffs when I was in school, so I was saving. So I actually started with my personal money, the money that I've saved up. So that was how I started, right? So, but in 2017, that farm failed. So my money went down the drain. So, but when I went for NYSC, and I already had a focus that I'm going back to snail, I started saving part of my alawi. So I saved up, I think I saved about 150K. And then I got 2 boxes when I started. I bought more snails, I bought feed, and then I was constantly giving them fruits. Fruits was taking money from me. That was how I started, and I was funding the business. It was self-funded, I'll be honest with you. It was self-funded all through 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, till I think 2022 stroke 2023 that I won my first grant. And you know, when you have planned for something as an entrepreneur, right, you don't dip hands into your seed. I know that snails actually have a delayed gratification. So I wasn't particular about I want to collect the money now. And so majority of the work I was doing it myself, and then my husband was supporting me when I eventually got married. So while I was growing and I started gaining popularity, I started learning how to apply for grants, put my business in proper perspectives, like, okay, register the business, do this, do that. And I paid. In fact, when they say people are paying for grants class, and they pay. In fact, this morning I've dropped 55K for another grant class because I know it is an investment. If I invest 55K and I eventually get maybe 2 million naira and 3 million naira, it's money for me. And the money doesn't just come alone as money. It comes with mentorship, it comes with support, it comes with visibility, it comes with connection, getting to know different entrepreneurs that are in the same space with you that you can learn from, you can leverage from. And so that's it. My first grant was 200,000 naira from Economy. I was so happy that, okay, that means we are doing something right, and people are now beginning to see that it is worthy of investment.
Okay, that was very clear, right? I'd like to see your reactions in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video, what you just heard, and this entrepreneur. But I'm going to say a few things that stands out very clearly to me. Number one, this person you just watched, she's a classic example of an entrepreneur. Why did I say classic example? She has failed before. She has struggled with finances before, right? She has had a season in her business where she had to do everything by herself. So she started she started small before she grew big, right? And that is the story of, probably 90% of entrepreneurs in Africa, starting small, growing big, having issues with finances, right? And also failing before. So I'm sure if I take a poll, a good number of us on this call, we are going to kind of relate to that. But one thing that stands out to me is that she's a person of vision. She believes in investing in herself, in her business, right? And she talked about how she pays for classes and all of that. She invested in knowledge. And your being here tonight tells me something. You are investing in knowledge, right? You're investing your time in learning what can I do to secure grants and funds for my business, right? So that is a good one. It already tells me something about you. You're going somewhere, right? And you have great plans for your business. And lastly, the last thing I'm going to say about this entrepreneur here is that it happened for her. People are getting money. People are getting investment. They're getting grants and funds. It's possible. If it happened for her, it can happen for you. So it's possible. People are getting funds for their business. They're getting it in Nigeria, in Kenya, in Ghana. They're getting money all around the world. Okay, so what we want to talk about tonight is not just something out there in the clouds. It's something that is happening, and that will happen for you. All right. Okay, so I'm going to get right into the presentation. I'm going to share my slides now, and we're just going to take it away. All right. So confirm to me that you can, confirm to me that you can see my slides as I share right now, so that we can talk. And thank you to everyone that commented. I see your comments. I appreciate it. Thanks for staying with me. All right, so let me share my slides. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen now? Beautiful. Can you see my screen? I just want to make sure we're together. Please, someone confirm to me in the comment section that you can see. Okay, thank you, Tony Agro Business Concept. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. You can see my screen, so we're going to get right into this. So once again, welcome to this very special masterclass showing you the pathway to securing grants and funds in dollars to scale your food business. And not just how to do it once or twice, but how to do it again and again and again and again, right? And if you follow the pathway that I'm going to share with you live here today, you will be able to do a few things. Number one, you'll be able to secure grants and funds in dollars, even as a small food business owner in Nigeria or in Kenya or in Ghana. As a small food business owner in Africa, you'll be able to secure the grants and funds that you need. Also, you'll be able to get funds to scale your food business, which I believe you really want, right? You'd also be able to reach more customers with the funds you receive by running additional adverts. And you will be able to position yourself for export opportunities. And you'll be able to do many more things with the money that you can get when you apply the knowledge I'm going to share with you tonight. Also, if you stay with me until the end of this webinar, I'm going to give you access to bonuses worth 500,000 Naira absolutely free of charge. Okay. And I would share with you how to win dollars for your food business from investors, just like Olufunke Ayinde here. She was one of we trained her at Foodpreneurs Up, and she won $500 on the last day of the training. She didn't even have to wait until months after the training before she got her first grant. Okay. Now, note, you need to stay until the end of this webinar to receive the bonuses I talked about. Right now, what I'm going to show you is something you can do. And when I say that you can do it, I mean you can do it, right? You don't have to be a first-class graduate, okay, to do this. You don't have to be a big food business owner to do this. You don't have to have tens of staff and you're really huge in the industry. No, you don't have to be that. You don't have to have a big physical shop to do this. It's okay if you're running your business from home. It's okay. You can do this. You don't need a certificate to apply for the funding opportunities I'm going to discuss tonight. All right. You don't even need to be in the United States to be eligible for these opportunities. What do you need? All you need is a smartphone, the knowledge I'm going to share with you tonight, and of course your business, right, which I believe you have if you're here. That is all you need for you to take advantage of the opportunities I am going to share with you tonight. All right. Now, before I dive into the masterclass, let me quickly specify who this masterclass is not for. Okay. Sorry, who this masterclass is for, rather. This masterclass is for you if you're tired of your current financial situation and you want more for yourself and for your family. Then this masterclass is for you. This masterclass is for you if you have a food business and you want to scale it by obtaining funds to hire more staff and acquire more equipment and reach more customers. You are in the right place tonight. This masterclass is for you if you're a business owner seeking access to funds to grow your business. This masterclass is for you. Now, if you identify with any of these categories that I just described, then you're in the right place tonight. Now, maybe you've tried applying for funding opportunities before and you had no success. Don't worry, I got you. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to do it right, all right? You just need someone who knows what investors are looking for before giving out grants or other kinds of funds to show you the path. And guess who that person is? Me right here. I'm going to show you that tonight. Now, I have a very important notice before we begin. I want you all to eliminate any distractions around you. So I want you to quickly do that. Do that now. You have a minute before I begin tonight's training, okay? All right. Now, as you're doing that, let me tell you what's possible if you pay attention and take action after this masterclass. You will have more funds to advertise your food business and attract more high-paying customers, both online and offline, if you pay attention and take action after tonight's masterclass. Also, you'll be able to scale your food business by hiring more experienced staff and acquiring better equipment with the funds you receive. You will gain influence in this industry, right? And trust me, the more influence you have, the more the number of people that know you, the more money you're going to make. If you pay attention, you take action after tonight's masterclass, you'll be able to do these things. And you'll be able to do many more things. I just need you to stick around until the end of today's session. and you'll be able to do all these things that I've talked about, right? Okay. So quickly, let me introduce myself to you officially. My name is Yosola Okera. Who am I? Why should you listen to me? Because you'll be like, okay, why should you listen, right? So let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Yosola, like I mentioned, and I live here in Texas, in the United States of America, and I run a food business in Africa. The name of the food business is Foodpreneurs Hub, right? And my co-founder and I, we raised $500,000 to fund our business. Okay, I want to share with you tonight how we did that and the things you can learn from our journey. Now, Shola right here is my co-founder, and we work together to get funds for our food business focused on Africans living in Africa. All right. So here's an email, a proof of the funds we get. Also, we've been featured. Here's another proof. We've been featured by many media houses, right? This is us being featured by The Guardian in Africa, in Nigeria specifically. We've been featured by This Day, Refined NG, Food Business Africa, The Guardian, The Nation, Tech Cabal, right? Empower Africa, Startup Research Africa, FinTech. I mean, these are things I can verify online, right? Just can just type and you see that these media houses featured us when we got the money I'm talking about, $500,000, right? So we've been featured in all these newspapers or by all these media houses. And Shola here, this is Shola, my co-founder. She was featured in Food Business Africa, right? So now I've told you a little bit about myself. One more thing that I forgot to mention to you about myself is that I've also worked with small business owners here in America. So I worked for an agency called the Small Business Development Center. It's a federally funded agency in America, and I was helping small business owners get funds for their business. So that's another thing that qualifies me to have this conversation with you tonight. Okay, now, would you like me to show you how to get at least $500 or even $10,000? I mean, we got $500,000. Nothing's impossible for your food business. Now that I've told you a little bit about myself, the company I represent, and my co-founder. If you want me to tell you that, I want you to comment yes in the comment section. I just want to make sure we are together. You hear me, you see me. So comment yes if you want me to proceed. And tell you, oh yeah, thank you. I see Anne. I was like, oh yeah, oh yes. Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Pastor Emma. Thank you, Sensation S, and all the other persons that have commented yes. Okay, so we're gonna do that tonight. I mean, that's why we're here, anyways. I just wanted to make sure we're still together. You're not dozing off on me because I know it's really late. From where you're joining from. All right, let's get back to business. So let me tell you a few things. After we won the $500,000 that we got from Fusion Funds. Fusion Funds is the name of our funder. We were able to scale our business, and now we have more staff members. In fact, we have staff members in Kenya, right? Our head of media, commedia, and events, she's a Kenyan. We have staff members in Nigeria. We have staff members, all over the world, just because we got that money. We could not attempt that before we had the money. Now we are able to support our family members and assist those in need. Again, because we had money to do business with. Guess what? I was able to fulfill a long-time dream. I was able to launch my first book, which I'd always wanted to do for a while. Why? Business was doing well, right? So I was able to do other things and pursue my passions. But guess what? It was not always like that. I have to let us know. Life wasn't always that good. We didn't always have so many staff members. I could not publish my book before then. Why? Because it was a struggle. Now, look at me right here. I know I look very different now. Here, I was younger. I was in Nigeria at the time. I was in Unilag. Unilag is a university in Nigeria. This right here, I took this picture at Enrica Hall in Nigeria. And at the time, I was doing my master's degree. But I was doing my master's degree. I had a full-time, I was working. So I had an 8-to-5 job. I was also doing my business, my food business. But so I was doing three things. I was struggling. Life was hard. The job I was doing could not pay my bills. Business was not, I didn't have enough money to put in a business. I was still in school. He was just suffering, right? And of course, I could not afford to pay myself for my business. I mean, I didn't have money to fund the business. I could not pay myself. I could not pay for ads. Because I could not pay for ads, I wasn't getting enough customers. Because I didn't have enough customers, profitability was far from me. And it was just a cycle of stress and struggle and suffering, right? And I was asking myself many questions. I'm like, okay, this whole entrepreneurship thing, is it really worth it? Is it really my thing, or is just for some, a special selection of people? Is it that entrepreneurship is not for everybody, right? Because life was really hard, so I had questions. Now, what did I do? How did I rewrite my story? How did I elevate my entrepreneurship journey? Right? Because I had to do something. You cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. So I had to change my strategy. I had to do things differently. So somebody type knowledge. Knowledge. I want someone to type knowledge because that was how I changed my story. Knowledge, probably you've heard this before, that knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power. And I put it to you tonight that knowledge is financial power. Yes, thank you for typing knowledge, everyone. Knowledge is financial power. Knowledge is economic power. Knowledge, the right knowledge can take you from where to are, literally to where you desire to be. If you don't know better, you cannot do better. That's just how it works. So after working or actually doing my work at the Small Business Development Center here in America, I discovered an important body of knowledge that I want to share with you tonight. And while I was working with this organization, I was helping other small business owners in America get funds. Then I'm like, at the time, I toned down on my business a little, and I was just pushing 8 to 5. I was still passionate about business. I'm like, if I can do it for other people, why can I not do it for myself? If it's working, I'm teaching people. Why am I still here, right? Just as I was thinking about that, I met Shola, my co-founder, and Shola too was struggling with Openers Up, and she invited me. She was like, "Hey, Yosola, can we do this together? Can you join me at Openers Up?" And guess what? Within 3 months of our joining forces and applying the knowledge that I learned doing my work with SBDC, and that I'm going to share with you tonight, within 3 months, we got our first $500,000 of investment money. Okay? And this knowledge, I have coined it into something that I call the SBP funding model. The SBP funding model. Now, I'm going to tell us what it entails shortly, okay? But right before I tell us what the SBP funding model entails and how you can apply it, let me tell you what it will do for you. With this model, you can get investors to invest in your business. You can get grants, and grants is literally like free money that you don't have to pay back to scale your business, right? With this model, you'll be able to scale your business to a new income level entirely, regardless of where you are now. It does not matter whether you are in debt or whether you are at $0 or $1,000, you will be able to scale your business. And ultimately, you will be able to reach your financial goals, all right? And guess what? What I'm going to share with you tonight is not a respecter of race, of tribe. It does not matter whether you are Fulani or Igbo or Hausa, whether you're Kenyan or Ghanaian, whether you're Nigerian, it doesn't matter. What I'm going to share tonight is not a respecter of where you come from, okay? It's also not a respecter of where you're located. Whether you're in Nigeria or the United States, you can get these funds as long as you follow the pathway I'm going to show you tonight. And I need to emphasize this. You do not have to be in the United States to get the money I'm talking about for the SBP model to apply to you. Because again, although we're located here, our business originally targeted Nigerians, and now we're expanding to other African countries. When we got the money, when we pitched our business, we're pitching about Nigeria, and we still received our investment money in dollars. So it does not matter where you're geographically located. It does not matter what nation, your nationality does not matter, your tribe does not matter. Because what we are sharing tonight, what I'm going to share is a principle. And principles are no respecter of locations. I mean, the law of gravity, right? Gravity is a principle. Whether you are in the United States or you're in Kenya or you're in Australia, if you jump up, you're going to come down. That is a principle. So what I'm going to share with you tonight is going to apply to you regardless of what part of the world you are from or that you do business in, okay? All right. So now, who is excited about tonight? Let's just get right into it. If you're excited, I want you to comment excited so I can dive deeper into what I have for you today. Excited. Let me see you type excited. Just want to make sure we are together. Okay, thank you, Omo. Omo says she's excited to use agro business. Very okay. I see y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you're excited. You're with me tonight. Awesome. So let us get right into business. Let's go. So the secret key. Remember, I told you that what I want to share with you tonight, I discovered it largely when I was working with an organization here in the United States. And I'm going to tell you how this helped us in a minute. But first, I want you to think about this. Now, this is the chief of the African Development Bank saying, he said, do not overlook Africa's trillion-dollar food and agribusiness sector. Do not overlook Africa's trillion-dollar food and agribusiness sector. Okay. And that is the chief of the African Development Bank. Now, after the chief of the African Development Bank said this, what do you think investors are doing? I just want you to tell me in the comment section. What do you think they're doing? Of course, they're investing in businesses like yours, food production and food processing business. Why? Because the chief of the African Development Bank, with all his years of experience, with all his credibility, right, is standing behind Africa's food and agribusiness sector. And he's like, don't ignore these guys. There's something here. So as an investor, if I was not even thinking of investing in African businesses in the food sector before now, when I hear someone with that level of expertise and credibility and years, decades of experience saying that, I better get my money into Africa to work for me, into Africa's food sector to work for me, right? So after the chief of AFDB said that, investors are busy scrambling. They're looking for businesses to give money to at all costs because they don't want to miss out, right? So if you're a food business owner in this training, you can get money for your business. And investors will be happy to give you money. Why? You are in the target industry, the food industry, the agribusiness industry. It may be difficult for other food owners, but not for you. Okay? Why? A lot of credibility, positive predictions have gone forth, about the industry you are a player in. All right. So now, let me show you the SBP model I've been raving about that changed our lives forever. Right. So number one in the SBP model is sourcing for grants. Okay, sourcing for grants. Now, when we reached that point where we wanted to change our story and the future of our business, we needed to know the sources of grants that were available to us. Okay, so let our head stands for sourcing of grants. We needed to know the sources. Where can we get these grants from? Right. And for us, we actually did get it from one of the sources I'm going to share with us tonight. But you can get it from any of the sources I'm going to share with us tonight. Now, the sources I'm going to share with you tonight briefly, you can get money from them as long as you're in the food processing or food production sector. You can get money from these sources. Okay. Number one is government agencies. The government everywhere in the world. This is just an example of the Nigerian government, the Kenyan government, the Ghanaian government. Governments in Africa, they want to empower the food production and food processing sector at all costs. And you can check this on the internet. So you want to make sure you're looking for government agencies wherever you are, okay? Because they want to give you money. Now, this is an example, like I said, Nigerian government here is investing $110 billion for national development and employment opportunities. That is 30 million people getting like $5 million each, if my calculation is correct, or 5 million naira each. That's a lot of money. Okay. Also, the Edo State government in Nigeria has $70 billion allocated for, to spend in 2025. Same for AFDB, the African Development Bank. Guess what? They allocated $2.2 billion just for Nigeria. Now, this example sound Nigeria centric, but it's just for you to know that government bodies, African bodies like African Development Bank, they have budgets for 2025 for your kind of business. So you want to make sure you're paying attention to government agencies. The second source you want to pay attention to is nonprofits. Now, nonprofits like the Mandela Washington Fellowship, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and quite a number of them, they are also interested in giving you money. Okay, and they want to give you money in millions, in thousands of dollars. Here, this screenshot here shows Mandela Washington Fellowship providing grants of $3,000 per project. Now, I want you to just imagine $3,000 sitting in your bank account for your business, grant, money you don't have to pay back. How would that impact your business? I just want you to engage your imagination for once. It does not cost anything to imagine, right? You don't pay to imagine. So just imagine you have $3,000 free money in your account as your business. I'm sure you can do one or two things for your business. Well, you can look at nonprofits to fund your business. Thirdly, a third source, I've talked about private organizations and nonprofits. So I've talked about government bodies and nonprofits. A third source is private organizations. Now, private organizations are investing massively in businesses across Africa. This Women's Agricultural Cooperatives window, they even have more funds for Ghana and Kenya than even Nigeria, right? And they are for Nigeria too. It's a private organization. All right. Now, I've mentioned three sources you can look at if you want to invest in your business. Now, let's talk about letter B. Letter B in our SBP funding model stands for business plans. So we have sourcing for your grants, then we have business plans. Now, one thing that Shola and I had to do when we wanted to get money was we needed to have a clear plan of the future we envisioned for ourselves. We needed to know where we were going, right? What we wanted our business to be in 2 years and 3 years from now, so that we could have solid conversations with investors about it. We could answer their questions without feeling intimidated or without making things up. We needed to have a very good plan. You need a good plan for your business too. And not just a good plan in your head, but written down, right? There's this saying that says that if you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. Investors know that too. So they want to give their money to people that have a plan or people that have plans, right? So the interesting thing is we have a template, Afupino's up, that we've used, we've given many business owners like yourself, and they've used and it has worked for them. Okay. All right. So I hope you're still with me. Yes. So I'm sure you all want to know how to create a business plan that can get you grant, because not every business plan is good enough to get you grants, right? There are plans and there are plans, right? I believe you all want to know. But quickly, let me just tell you three things that we added to our business plan, okay? That made it, or three things you can add to your business plan that makes it so compelling and impossible for an investor to say no to. Number one, you need to have a burning problem that you're solving and a scalable solution, okay? A burning problem that you're solving and a solution to that problem that will not just solve the problem for 2 or 3 people, but can scale and solve it for 1,000, 2,000 people. All right. So we needed to have an idea that to present to our investors. Okay, you also need to have a marketing analysis report and a strong strategy. Your strategy is the how to the what, right? So if you tell me what you want to do, how do you want to do it? Many people, they have a good sense of what they want to do, but they don't have a strong strategy, which is how they want to do what they want to do. So these three things are so important in your business plan. Now, for the problem, I like to say that every gap in the market is not a profitable gap. Okay? So you can identify a problem, but it's not worth building a business around. Do you understand? So it's important you know that the problem you identified is worth building a business around, because if only one person or three people have the problem, I don't want to give you my money to build a business for just three people. So how do you know that this problem is good enough to build a business around? Okay. Then also your solution, it can serve a zillion people at a time without you having to increase the resources you're putting into the business so much. These are things you have to make sure about. Additionally, you need a market analysis report. What's going on in the market? What are your competitors? What are they doing? How are they solving the same problem? What makes you different from them? It's very important you know this too. Don't just give me a solution. Give me a solution that is unique, different from what other people are doing, right? And have a strong strategy. How do you want to get things done? All right. I'm going to move on quickly so I don't take too much of our time. Okay, um I've told you three things that you need. But if you don't know how to do these things, just stay with me until the end. I told you I got you. I got you. I'm going to show you at the end how you can make sure the problem you're solving is a burning problem, a very important problem. You can make sure your solution is scalable. You can make sure your market analysis report is tight. And you can make sure your strategy is defendable. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that at the end. Just stay with me. Now, the P, letter P in the SBP funding model stands for pitch deck, or let me just say pitch. You need to be able to pitch your business. Pitching just means selling. Now, don't tell me you are an entrepreneur. Don't tell me you are a business founder if you don't know how to sell. Hello? Don't tell me I'm just an introvert and you want to make money. Really? That's not how it works. You need to be able to pitch your business. But there's a specific technology to pitching your business. There's a principle that works regardless of your temperament type, regardless of, because some of us are introverts, we don't like to talk too much, right? There's a way to do it. You also need a pitch deck that is compelling, visually appealing to attract the attention of your investors. Okay? So I'm going to share three things that we did when we're presenting our pitch to our investor. Okay. Now, and guess what? Our pitch that got us this money, $500,000, it was less than a 10 minutes conversation. It was less than a 10-minute speech. Why? We understood the principles that guide effective pitching. So we didn't have to talk for 1 hour. We didn't have to take 10 questions or 20 questions. Number one thing we did is to grab attention. Grab attention. You need to make people focus on you. You need to make the entire room focus on you when you're having a presentation and not lose focus. Okay. And two, we presented a unique solution. No matter what you're doing, there's a way you can present it in a unique way. You can add your spice to it. Okay. We had to do that for our home pitch. And three, we were confident and engaging. You need to speak with confidence when you're presenting, whether you're presenting live or virtually. And there's an exact technology behind this, okay? Trust me. Now, let me just do a quick recap of the things that I've mentioned to you. So far, I've shown you three things that are important, which are you need to identify your funding source, you need to create a business plan, and you need to present a winning pitch deck. Okay? Now, are we still together? Are you enjoying the session so far? I want you to give me a yes, give me a thumbs up in the comment section if we're together. Say yes. Let me see yes in the comment section if you're still with me, if you're enjoying the session so far. I want to make sure we are together. Okay, thank you, Toy. This Toy's agro business concept. I mean, you're always just on point. I see your comments first. Thank you. Thank you for always giving me the ginger, the energy we need in this room. Okay, so I don't feel alone here. All right, thank you for staying with me, everyone. I see all your yeses and all your comments. Thank you for staying with me. Now, I want to share with you one thing that can help you get that can help you get your desired results faster, get funds faster. Okay, and we had to do that. And that one thing is mentorship. Now, remember, okay, maybe I've not said that yet. So for us to get the funds, we had to attend an accelerator program, and we had a mentor. We had a mentor we're meeting with every week that taught us, okay, this is exactly how you talk about this. This is what to do. This is how not to do things, right? So one thing about mentorship is that it significantly accelerates your progress, okay? Also, the knowledge I told you I got from working with that organization I worked with, that was mentorship in some shape or form. Mentorship provides you with valuable knowledge and guidance that you cannot buy in the market, okay? You know, there's this saying that says that experience is the best teacher. Yes, I agree that experience is the best teacher, but you want it to be your own experience or someone else's experience. It is smarter to make it someone else's experience, someone who has gone ahead of you, someone who has done what you want to do. You need someone who has successfully secured funds for their own business to help you get funds for your own business. Now, I'm not saying, yeah, you definitely need someone that has done it before. So they teach you what they did, and you don't have to go through trial and error and failing and starting again. Now, you cannot do this on your own. You really need someone to help you find the right funding opportunities that is great for your business's future and show you how to write a compelling business plan and teach you how to present a pitch deck that no investor can say no to. You need someone who has done it before. Now, I've shared with you 4 things that we did. I told you about the sourcing for grants, right? Business writing, having a good plan, pitching your business, and the power of mentorship. At this point, I just want to give us options. Okay, I want to give you 2 options. The first option I'm going to give tonight is that at this point, we can call it a day. We can part ways and you can try to do these things. Honestly, I feel like I've shared so much with you, and I'm confident that if you just go and do all the things that I've shared with you, you can, it can help you secure the funds you need for your business. But what if there's just a faster route? What if there's an easier and quicker way to secure the funds that you need for your business? An option where my team and I, we work hand in hand with you. We show you step by step, we guide you step by step, a very detailed process. We break everything down for you in a way that it is simple and easy for you to do and replicate for your business. Would you like that idea? I believe you will. Now, so if your answer is yes, I'm going to walk you through a special offer for those of you who are ready to begin your journey to securing funds for your business ASAP. No time. This 2025 is about action, right? I'm sure you're tired of talking and wishing and dreaming. So I'm going to walk you through an offer for people who are ready to take action. Now, if you want me to tell you about this offer, I want you to just type offer in the comment section. Offer. Let's make sure we are together and you want me to show you this offer, or you just want to go do stuff on your own. So type offer in the comment section, because we've created something very special for you. I've opened us up and I'd like to walk you through it if you allow me. Okay, thank you. Adeyemi says offer. Oh, thank you, Nana. Okay, offer. Okay, I see many people are telling me offer. Okay, yes, let's do this. That's what we are here for, right? All right, so we're going to do offer. We're going to do it now. Now, it is with great joy that I introduce to you, drum roll, right? Our coaching program, our Foodpreneurs Hub, our coaching program that we specially designed. Now, I want you to remember, I told you that Shola and I secured $500,000 from Fusion Funds for our business. And I told you that we have proof. You can Google it online, right? So based on that, we created a coaching program specially for businesses like yours to secure funds. And in this coaching program, there are 3 stages. Stage 1 focuses on introducing you to funding opportunities, and you're going to learn a bunch of things in stage 1. Number 1, you will learn about the types of funding available to your business. You will learn about where to find these funding opportunities. You will learn about how to leverage the funding opportunities that you find. You will learn about organizations and individuals that are particularly inclined to giving your kind of business the money that you need. You will learn learn about systems that you can implement to attract equity investors who want a small share of your business, right? And I mean, some people don't like the idea of equity investors, but I usually like to say that I would rather own 10% of a $1 billion company than 100% of a 1,000 CDs company, right? Why? Because my 10% in this other company is bigger than my 100%. So you should be open to giving out equity if that's what it takes. I see someone in the comment section say that my screen is off. Can you still see my screen, everyone? Okay, I think the comments are not coming in real time. So probably that was a while back. Okay, I believe you can still see my screen. So I'm just going to go on so I don't waste our time. Awesome. So you're going to learn that still in stage 1, you're going to learn the key things to avoid when seeking grants for your food business, processing or production. You will learn about the essential elements of your business that, the essential elements that your business must have to be eligible for funds and how to obtain them. And if I were to charge you for this, I'll charge you 150 naira. Don't mind the naira. I got you. Wherever you're joining from, I got you. Okay. So stage 2 of this coaching program focuses on preparing you for the funding opportunities, the basics. You're going to learn how to create a business plan, even if you've never done it before, how to communicate the great value your business offers to investors, increasing your chances of receiving grants. You're going to learn about the mistakes to avoid in your business plan. You learn about how to create a powerful marketing analysis report for your business easily, so investors recognize its potential from 10 miles away. You're going to learn how to understand market demands and effectively communicate this to your investors. You will learn about market segmentation and how to leverage it to maximize profit and attract investors. You will learn how to understand what your competitors are doing and how to outcompete them, showing investors that you've done your homework. You know your competitors, you know what you're up against. You will learn how to conduct market research on your industry and target audience so investors can recognize the demand and potential reach of your business. You will learn how to establish credibility for your business in the market with investors, how to describe your product and services so they appear more valuable than the price your customers are paying for it. You will learn the product versus benefits, the product and benefits, how to clearly articulate that. You will learn team management strategies, because investors want to work with an efficient team, right? You will learn how to understand organizational charts and create one for your business. You will learn how to draft a marketing plan, sales strategies for your food products, how to sell, right? How to develop an operational process and instill confidence in your business. And all of this, if I had to charge you for that, I'll charge like 100 naira, 100,000 naira, but I'm not going to charge you that. Just stay with me. Also in stage 3 of this coaching program, we're going to focus on how to communicate the vision you have for your business to investors. We'll teach you how to highlight the uniqueness of your business, and we'll teach you what we call the passion communication framework, which would help you to convey whatever you're selling, whatever you're doing with so much passion that is contagious, Okay, we'll teach you how to create financial forecast for your business. So how to predict your break-even point, so you know when you're going to be profitable. We'll teach you how to create a compelling pitch deck that no investor can say no to. And this stage alone should normally cost you like more than 50,000 naira, but we are not going to charge you that. And the last but not the least stage here, we're going to bring a successful entrepreneur in the industry to have conversations with the class, right? And we can ask them questions. They're going to tell you about what they've done and how it has worked for them. We're going to teach you how to communicate, how to actually pitch. You've created your pitch deck. How do you pitch it? We'll teach you the storytelling framework that makes investors connect with you on an emotional level. We'll teach you how to engage with real food business owners that have, you're going to engage with them, people that have gotten funds. And for this stage alone, I should normally charge you 200,000 naira, but we're not going to do that. Okay, you won't be paying that, not even half of that in this economy. Nah, we're not going to do that to you. Now, quickly, before I tell you how much we're going to charge you, this is one of the testimonials we've gotten from people that are taking our coaching program, our classes, and they had a great time. We have more testimonials here. I mean, let me just read a couple of them because of time. I'm not going to read everything. You see Zama Press saying that I want to express my gratitude to the founder and the facilitator for the insightful lecture on food business funding. The sessions were very enlightening and provided practical strategies and on like that. We have more testimonials again. Just people just singing our praises and talking about how much they've been helped. Okay, now let me do a quick recap of the stages I talked about and how much it should cost you normally if you were not on this webinar. Okay, so normally stage 1, 2, 3, and 4 should cost you a total of 600,000 naira, but because you're here today, you're not going to pay that amount. Okay, now before I tell you how much you're going to pay us for this coaching program, I want to give you 4 extra bonuses that you're going to get. Number 1, you're going to get access to our special community where you will receive grant opportunities, links to opportunities available to your kind of business. Okay, now, so after completing this 6 weeks coaching program, we're going to funnel you into that special community, and you're going to receive links and funding opportunities and all of that. And we just want to take away all the stress from the process. Normally, this community should cost you 50,000 naira per month, which comes like 600,000 naira per year, but it's going to be free if you join this coaching program. Our second bonus is our value creation guide for food businesses to deliver maximum value to its customers and make more money. Now, having value is one thing, but communicating the value that you have is another thing. This guide is a special guide that teaches you how you can communicate and showcase your business value to attract more customers. Now, this guide normally goes for 30,000 naira, but you're going to get it for free. Also, we have a third bonus, which is our done for you business plan. Remember, I told you we have a template we're going to give you if you buy this coaching program. You just need to tweak a few things, move things, around, change a few details, and boom, you have your business plan. Normally, this template goes for like 150,000 naira, but for you, absolutely free. Now, quickly, here's a recap of what you're getting. You're getting stages 1 to 4. You're getting 3 bonuses. Normally, this should cost 1.3 million naira. But we're not going to charge you. I mean, we know what the economy is saying. Everywhere in Africa, we understand the inflation. Okay, so now, just before I tell you how much we're going to charge you tonight, let me ask you a question. If this coaching program would help you start getting $500, or let's even say $2,000 every 3 months, okay, would it be worth it? If what this coaching program did for you was just to make it easier for you to get the money you so much need for your business, would it be worth it? And you can do it again and again, right? The knowledge stays with you forever. Would it be worth it if all you could do is just to hire more staff for your business so that you can rest a little bit, have more time for your kids, or you can cover the school fees of your children. Would it be worth it? Would it justify the price? Would it be worth like 100,000 naira or 200,000 naira or even 300K, right? Would it be worth it? I believe you all are saying yes. I see you telling me yes, it will be worth it. Okay. Everybody says it will be worth it. I know it's going to be worth it, right? So, do you now see that getting this program is not just an expense, it's an investment into you, an investment into your future, an investment into your business, an investment into 2025. So 2025 is not just like any other year for you. An investment into learning something new that helps you make 10 times more money. Okay? Now that you've seen everything that we're giving you, it's valued at 1.3 million naira. But we're not charging you that. But you said it's going to be worth it. Because if you just get $2,000 back, you would have covered how much you spent. That's if you spent 1.3 million naira. But we're not charging you that. We're not even charging 500,000 naira or even 200,000 naira. The price for this program is 150,000 naira. Okay? Because if you go to our website, here, it goes for 150,000 naira. But guess what? I got you. I told you I got you. Because you are here on this webinar, we're not going to charge you that amount. Just because you stayed this far. I told you that stay with me until the end. We're not going to charge you that amount. This is how much it's going to cost you. If you're in Nigeria, it's going to cost you 49,450 naira. If you are in Ghana, it will cost you 510 Ghana cedis. And if you're in Kenya, it will cost you 4,299 Kenyan shillings. Okay? That's not a lot, right? Given all the things you're going to learn. Now, I want us to start paying quickly. Here's the account details you can send your money to if you are in Nigeria. Then if you are in Ghana or if you are in Kenya, my teammates, they're going to drop the link for you to pay in the comment section quickly. So I see people asking me, yes, I know it's very good. Wow, I know it's incredibly good. I see people asking me how much is 300K in Ghana cedis and all of that. I mean, I've broken it down to you. Don't worry, you don't have to do the math. I got you. So again, let me go back to that screen. So it's 49,000 naira, 49,450,000 naira, 510 Ghana cedis, and 4,299 Kenyan shillings. All right. So let me just make sure that the link will be dropped shortly. Let me just get my, I'm just waiting before I move forward. I want to make sure my team gives you the link to pay if you're in Kenya or Nigeria. Okay. So, okay, Nana is in Ghana. Nana really needs the link. Don't worry, my team is working on getting that to you. But I mean, if you're in Nigeria, I already told you you can make transfers to this bank account if you're in Nigeria. Okay. Okay, I see some questions that I'm going to answer shortly. Says, how will you confirm payment? How do I validate my payment? So what you got to do is you're going to send the proof of payment to an email address that my team will drop shortly. Just send your proof of payment to admin@foodpreneursHub.com. Okay, admin@foodpreneursHub.com. send your proof of payment to it. All right, so let me just wrap up this presentation quickly so I don't waste our time. So just in case you're wondering that, oh, I'm giving out this much value for just this amount. Yes, because you've stayed until now. Yes, I promised, I've delivered. And that's not all. Remember, I told you that if you stay until the end of this webinar, I was going to give you bonuses worth 500,000 naira. Well, it's time. Because you have stayed until now, I'm going to give you what I call the fast action bonuses. Okay, the fast action bonuses. Give me a moment, please. The fast action bonuses. Just give me a moment. Let me just make sure my team can get across the payment details for Kenya and Ghana to you. One moment, please. All right, sorry about that. I was just trying to get with one of my team members to make sure that I get the link for Ghanaians and Kenyans to pay. Okay. All right. So let's get back to you. So I told you that I have for you what I call the fast action bonuses. And this is for the first 10 people that pay for the coaching program now. Okay. No time to say no time. So it's also a game of speed. So I want you to start paying right away. If you are one of the first 10 people, you're going to get access to 4 extra bonuses. One is what I call the fast action bonus. One is a list of investors I can pitch to and get investment money from. Now, this alone allows you to start the journey, right? Because it's a list of investors, verified investors interested in your kind of business and your kind of industry. We're going to give it to you if you're among the first 10 people to pay. Again, this is the account number for Nigerians. You're going to see the account number for Kenyans and Ghanaians on the screen shortly, and also in the WhatsApp group, the link will be provided. Also, our fast action bonus 2 is our financial planning and budgeting tool that has helped our business manage its finance. We're going to give you this tool for free. Okay. It's going to tell you your revenue, your expenses. Just need to put in your numbers. You don't have to be an accountant to use it. Normally, this tool goes for 150,000 naira, but we're going to give it to you for free if you're among the first 10 people to get this program. Fast Action Bonus 3 is our complete guide on how to build a strong brand for your food business online. Okay. Now, building a strong brand has helped us a lot. It has helped us build a strong community. We have access to over 11,000 people in our community. Our Foodpreneurs Hub is because we've mastered this. We're going to give you a guide to doing that. Now, the more the communities you have, the more customers you're going to get, right? You're going to have access to more high-paying customers. Normally, this should go for 50,000 naira, but again, if you're among the first 10 people, you get it for free. Lastly, our Fast Action Bonus 4 is our 1-year access to our community of food innovators, where we share industry reports, market analysis for the food sector. All right. So we have a community where we share a lot. It's called Foodpreneurs Hub Media. We have a media company. You can go follow us on social media, Foodpreneurs Hub Media. But we have exclusive content for top food business owners in Africa. We're going to give you free access to this community for free. Okay. If you're among the first 10 to pay right now. Okay. So again, these are the fast action bonuses, the budgeting and planning tool, the strong brand building tool, the community, Foodpreneurs Hub Media community, Foodpreneurs Media community, and the list of investors. Now, I know you're asking that, what if I join this coaching program and it's not worth it? Don't worry, I got you. I got you covered, right? I got you covered. And I'm going to take questions after. Let me just quickly run through the slides. We have a 30-day money back guarantee. And what this means is that if you join our coaching program and you do everything we tell you to do, and you don't get the results that we promised, we're going to refund your money. It's as simple as that. Because this is not a get rich quick, it's not a scam. No, it's you investing in knowledge. Just learn and do, and we're going to get you your money back. Now, um, like I said, you can ask for a refund. You just need to show us that you've done all that we told you to do and you didn't get the results that we promised. So at this point, I'm just going to give you two choices. You can decide to leave this training now, do nothing, go back to life as usual, struggling to meet your goals and make 2025 like every other year. Or you can take a leap of faith. Just test out this coaching program. Okay? Invest in yourself for once. Do something for yourself, for your business, for your family. Make a decision today. And honestly, the decision you make now can determine or will determine how the next 3 months of your life will turn out. It's completely your choice. Again, here is everything you're going to get. Is a lot of things. I don't even want to start reading through them. All for 49,450,000 naira if you're in Nigeria, right? If you're in Nigeria, it's all for that amount. If you're in Kenya, let me go back to the slide where I have all the prices so we can start paying. So if you check the WhatsApp group, my team has dropped the link for you to pay if you're not in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, make a transfer. If you're in Ghana or Kenya, follow the link to make your payment. Okay. All right. So let me take questions. I see many questions here. So I'm going to try to go through all of them. Can you imagine? Someone is saying reduction, please. I've tried now. That is a huge reduction already. Anyway, let me see the questions I can take. I have so many of them. Someone says, do I have a registered company? I'm assuming you mean, do you need to have a registered company? You don't need a registered company to participate in this coaching program. However, I'm going to be honest with you. Some investors, some funds, some grant providers would want you to have a registered company, but we don't require that. Okay. So again, I'm not just trying to scam you. So that's just the truth. You don't need it to participate in this coaching program, but the applications you're going to want to compete for, some of them, not all of them, or let me say most of them may ask for your registration details or ask if you're registered, and some of them won't care. All right. Another question. How certain is the person who has paid this token going to be sure of getting the grant? I don't quite get that question, but I guess you're saying that how certain is it? Like I said, this is not a get rich quick. It's not a scam, but we're going to teach you principles that have worked and will work for you if you apply it. Okay. And it has worked for people we have trained. We have a lot of testimonials. What else? Send details to the group. Yes. If you check the group, my team is dropping details on how you can pay on the group. Drop the admin email. Okay, I'm going to drop the admin email here, but you can also check the group. So send your proof of payment to this email right here. I just sent it. But also check the group for that. What else? Someone says, I'm in Nigeria, Edo State. I don't have money, but I love the teaching. Well, on the group, you can reach out to the group admin and see if they're able to work out a payment plan for you. I need a cost in Naira. Okay, the cost is on the screen. I don't think I'll be able to take all the. Thank you, Chioma. Chioma just paid. Thank you. I see your debit alert on the screen. Thank you. Someone is saying reduction, please. Really, really. What do you want me to reduce it to? What else? What's the duration? The duration is 6 weeks. Okay, 6 weeks of intensive training. Can you list the interim to access? Okay, I don't get the interim requirement. You don't have any. You just need to be a business owner and you're passionate for you to join this masterclass. We don't have any strict requirements. I'm not sure I quite got your question though. Can you please give us your dollar account? Oh yes, we can give you our dollar account. Um, please own a home if you want to pay in dollars. Um, again, send a message to send a message to the admin on the WhatsApp group. We're going to give you a way to pay in dollars. That is an easy one. Okay. I don't know if I have covered all the questions. What's the guarantee? If one pays, one will definitely. I already told you the guarantee. 30 days guarantee. If you pay, you do all that we tell you to do, and you don't get the money, ask for your refund. You just need to show us the proof that you did all that we told you to do. All right. So Joy says she has paid. She wants to be part of the first 10. Okay. I mean, I can't confirm right now, but don't worry. I got you. If you're part of the first 10, we got you. You're going to get the you're going to get the option. You're going to receive all the benefits that I mentioned, the bonuses. So I just displayed the email address here. Some people are asking, some people have made payments and they want to send proof. That is the email address on the screen. Okay. So send it there. So thank you. Yes. So my team just dropped the seller link for the Kenyans and Ghanaians. I'm sorry it took so long. Yes, please. So copy that link and go pay in Kenyan shillings and Ghana cedis. Also, some people are asking for a way to pay in dollars. We are going to send you an opportunity to do that. We're going to provide that on the group as well. Okay, so we're going to send you a way to pay in all four currencies: Naira, Ghana cedis, and Kenyan shillings. We're going to provide that information. Someone is asking for payment plan. Can we pay by Friday? So I believe, I think you should try your best to be part of the first 10 so you can get all those bonuses. But yes, you can still pay by Friday. I think we have this offer would last for 72 hours, but you're not going to get those bonuses for the first 10 people. So you want to make sure you pay now if you want to get all those bonuses. Otherwise, if you're paying by Friday, you still get access to everything except I believe the last 3 bonuses. Then for the payment plan thing, I really can't speak to that now. Ask on the group or DM the admin of the group. People are still asking me where should they share the receipt. That's the email address on the screen. Send your receipt. Someone said I sent receipts on WhatsApp. Please send it to the email address that I provided. Okay. So I think I've answered all the questions, and I really had a good time tonight. Just having a conversation about how we can take your business to the next level. We are here to help our foodpreneurs up. Our goal is to make sure that 2025 is your year, and we change the story of your business. So be in touch. If you have further questions, ask on the group. Someone asked, when will the training start? The training starts in March, I believe. Foodpreneurs Hub admin, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it starts on March 7. No, I'm not sure of the date. Don't worry, we're going to provide that piece of information in the group as well. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you the very best. All right. At this point, I'm just going to peace out. Thank you. Have a good evening. Take care. Bye. Further questions, ask on the group or ask the admin, okay? All right, bye.